In today's fast-paced world, patience is running out. Well, we can see it everywhere. But there's no requirement to have patience, is there? The people who are really interested in moving ahead in life, for them time runs out. Unfortunately, we cannot dictate the time. Time mostly dictates us. And because of which, we always fall short of our expectation, called not having patience. As simple as that. So, the patience, is it important? Do you really have to be aggressive by your words or by bossing your presence around? Most of us are beguiled by the dazzle of the world outside. The only way we can actually be most optimized at our workplace is by internalizing all the experiences in a way that will help us understand our own emotions better. We are so fascinated, so enamored by the forces outside that look very ostentatious in nature but have no essence in depth. So if you look within yourself, and if you cannot find the in-depth, insightful virtue which can be attributed to your significance, then the outside world is a reality of yours. The virtual reality is the reflection that you want to merge yourself into. And that's the only thing that is causing this upheaval, that very highly effusive, emotional, transient nature of yours. And this is called not having patience. And it's just that you are in chaos and you're not able to make things clearer. If you were clearer, then you would not be in this state right now. The clarity cannot agitate you. It is something which will make you behave in a certain way that people may not like about you. But you don't have to worry about the people. At times you have to be that person. There's nothing wrong in it. What kind of projection you would like to give out to the world is your reflection, is being verbose intellectually rather than being wisely silent, your nature. But most of the wisest men are the silent men. Most of the wisest creature of the world are the most quietened one. They have quietened their emotions a lot more than the rest. The rest are struggling to find the meaning out of their emotion, whereas they have surpassed them. They have become the top of the game, and because of which they can actually distinguish themselves from all that they are going through. Whereas the others, whatever they are going through, they have become that. So if you have become what you are going through, then this aggressiveness in your behavior, in your words, the defiling of your orientation is imminent. It is bound to happen. Whereas you could just segregate yourself and distinguish your own essence of character away from all that is not so good about yourself. It's not something that you like to adhere to. It's not something that you like to treasure about yourself. You can actually brush it aside. You can just look through it. You can have your own presence to whatever you are going through. And if you are able to have your presence right in front of whatever you are going through, you can actually find a way towards better understanding of your own emotions. And that's the only reason why few people of the world are so successful, others are not. The reason is not everyone is so equally poised to be greater, better at all aspects of their lives to create that level of phenomena of success, charisma, character, whatever you can call it. The only thing that remains very constant is the watchfulness, this mindfulness of whatever there is. The presence of yours is the only solution in this world today. There are a lot of people who have so many other people to help them out of the situation. They have so much of help, but they are not able to rise up to their potential. They are not able to rise up to their platform which has been bestowed upon them. And the reason is they become what they are going through. They are influenced by everyone. So it is not that you have to negate the people around you. Never do that. What you have to do is you have to become subtle enough to be able to imbibe the energy people are emitting at all times, integrate within this mechanism, this laboratory, and process all that you imbibe through the lens of your own presence. And once you are able to do that, you will see that people around you will be just mesmerized by your charisma. You can create that level of effect about yourself. So there is you and there is something out there, and there's a friction because both are not able to come together at a point. Or maybe you are trying to converse them together at a specific juncture, but you are not able to do so. Now that is creating quite a deafening effect within this system, and that's why you're shouting your heads off, right? So the point here is, if you can feel your own presence right here where you are, you will see that things are just transmuting into something else. And if you are able to imbibe that subtle energy around you and transmit it through this perfect mechanism called human body and process it through under the lens of your own presence or your own light, you will see that you are incorporating the greatness of others into yourself. You are incorporating the glory of other people around you, because everyone has a light, everyone has something special about them. What happens is you want to prove your point, you have some idea, you want to get past everyone. For that you have to become superior, you have to become better than the rest, and because of which there is this upheaval of emotions, because of which there is this contradicting effect of your emotions that actually takes toll on your body, and you start expressing that toll on your body through the aggressive words by defiling your tongue and orientation. So patience actually comes from internalizing the experiences that you are going through, and you don't have to become the experiences that you are going through. You need to have your own presence so that you can integrate within yourself what you require the most, what you need the most. So if something is coming up which is so disconcerting and disturbing to you, if you have your own presence there, and if you can just quarantine yourself, then you will start internalizing the experiences that you are going through that you are not able to make sense of, and then you will see that your mind is so magical, so magical. It has its own way of taking you towards a better direction. It will guide you so well. Your intuition will expand, and as it gets enhanced, you will see that the wisdom will start just percolating down, and you will start evolving yourself, and that's how you make progress. And it happens once you are able to quarantine yourself, internalize all the experiences and process it through your own light. So with these words, I would say that let's become more present towards oneself. Much love and regards to you.